Oh, YouTube world. I'm going to do a quick update on my Suzuki V-Strom 1050DE. Let's talk about the bike a little bit. Look at that thing back there. Now that I have almost 3,000 miles on it, let's talk about if it's any better since I last talked about it. Let's look what I've done to it first, and then we'll kind of talk about what's good, what's bad.
Gotta focus on yourself, on your
Let's take a quick look at this bike. We've done a lot of modifications. She's got some battle scars. We've had a Pirelli tire on the front here. The Rally Raid, I believe, is what it's called. Scorpion Rally tire. It's a 90-90-21. I've added the Suzuki lights on the bottom here and the Suzuki skid plate to it. I have the Tusk handguards, some levers, I don't remember what brand, and then the quad lock. We moved it over here. We have removed the center stand down here, and we've added this Kropovich exhaust here and some new foot pegs. Boom. Heated grips. They're factory heated grips. Boom. And we moved the windshield up to its highest position. We also have this tank bag. Somebody said my tank bag was on backwards. I don't care. I like it this way. It doesn't fit the other way very well at all. So that's the way it stands. And we added the low seat on this thing, so my feet kind of touch the ground. It's a good looking bike. We get almost 3,000 miles on it. Took it on the Wyoming backcountry discovery route with some of my friends. I'll insert some pictures in here. But overall, I'm liking the bike for the most part. I'm with this new skid plate. I modified the engine guards because Suzuki is always back ordered on their parts, so I couldn't get the right engine guard to fit that. So I had to modify and build a new bracket here. That's not quite how it was, so added some beef there and welded that all up myself. On the back here, we're running the Dunlop. This is a 170 60-17 tire. This is the Dunlop Trail Max Raid tire, and it's doing okay. Still not my favorite tire. It's a 170 60-17. So let's talk about some of the things I really do like about this bike. The motor is great. I love the power it has. You're never going to break that Suzuki motor. It's got a V-twin 1050cc. I don't know the exact cc's, but it's a 1050 is what it's rated at. And then it's got the quick shifter up and down. It's great. I finally got the suspension dialed in. I set my preload on the front, and then the rebound and compression settings are spot on finally. Really like the way it handles. The back, I did the same. And man, it's just a different bike. I can set the preload with this little knob down here. I can even reach down and twist that while I'm riding. So that's if I don't have enough preload for the amount of crap I'm carrying, like on the back, then it allows me to just reach back there, grab that, twist it, and it works great. One other feature I love about the bike, cruise control, right there. Just love having the cruise control. The other modification I like are these mirrors. The stock ones, I just didn't like the way they I don't know. Didn't really like the way they worked. So these ones seem to have a lot more adjustment in them, and I can fold them in if I don't like where they're at, like if I'm riding down a trail. Still haven't found a set of tires I really like on this bike. This combo's okay, but I prefer more aggressive tires for off-road riding. So I think next year we're going to play around with a little more meaty tire. We plan on doing the so my buddies and I plan on doing the Idaho BDR next year. So other things I really like about this headlights, excellent. It's bright. These fog lights really help light up the ground too. I like the design of their skid plate. It really does cover really does cover, a lot of the engine and really protects some stuff. Let's talk about some of the gripes of this bike. Main one is weight. I think, that's one thing I don't like about it. The peg placement, this has been a complaint of mine. My feet seem to hit it, and it might just because I have midget legs. I don't know. My legs don't touch the ground very easily on this bike. It's a tall bike. One of the other things I miss, not a huge fan of chain drive. I know it's simple and easy, but on my Super Tenere I had, it was a shaft drive bike, and it just felt way better. One other issue I have with the bike, the 17-inch rear wheel really makes it hard to find different kinds of tires, different sizes. An 18-inch wheel would have been awesome on this bike. One other gripe, and I don't know why they decided to do this, it's really stupid. We've got a tubeless tire in the back and a tube tire in the front. What's up with that, Suzuki? Couldn't you just engineer the front wheel the same? It can't be that hard. Other companies have already done tubeless wheels in the front too. I'm sure you could have figured that out. It just makes fixing a flat so much easier and faster. One other thing that's kind of annoying, for the amount of money you pay for this bike, you think that this would have more technology on it. It's got nothing. It's got this TFT display, which, yeah, don't get me wrong, it looks great and everything, but it does nothing. It gives you you can change your settings for traction control, ABS, and the power modes. But if that's what they're calling technology, that's pretty sad. One other thing, I wish it had a little bit bigger fuel tank, maybe like a 6-gallon. I know that might add to the weight a bit, but I think it would be worthwhile for it. And this bike, I like it quite a bit, but let's just talk about the sand with this bike. Just stay out of the sand. It's so heavy that it makes sand a pain in the butt. It just does not handle the sand that well. So that could just be a tire issue, but I think next year we'll try some different tires, see if that remedies the problem. These bikes are heavy from the factory as well. You can lose a lot of weight by just changing out that exhaust. If you change out that exhaust, you will save yourself 25 to 30 pounds on the bike. And this is a 550-pound bike from the factory. You get rid of that. Well, if you go with the skid plate I did from Suzuki, you're going to have to delete your center stand anyway. So there's 10 pounds gone right there. I mean, you can take some weight off this bike and make it a really nice, good bike. The way it's sitting right now, I really like the feel of it. And for most gravel roads and most trails, it's actually pretty good. It is heavy and big, but I think I'm going to put a lowering link on this and just see how much more I like it if I do that. I found a 35 millimeter lowering link out of the UK, so I think we're going to stick that on there since I've got short legs. And then I think that's going to be one of the last mods I do to that thing. But yeah, we've got about 3,000 miles on this thing. Winter's coming in, so we've got our Alpine Stars kind of like parka coat on. It's all padded and stuff. Really like this coat. But yeah, we're gonna probably put it away and clean it up this winter and do some more mods to it. So anyway, this bike's been pretty good. We've had a lot of fun with it, and we're gonna do some more stuff to it next year. So watch out, like and subscribe, and hope you have a good day.